forget everything you think you know about mobile games because I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. What's up, everybody? Today we're playing a game called Hero Cantare. This is sponsored by Hero Cantare. This is a brand new anime mobile RPG for iOS and Android. This is based on a crossover, a webcomic crossover between a few different things. Tower of God, God of Highschool, and Hardcore Leveling Warrior. They even have the units here in the game, right? So I'm not like I'm not soapy. I'm not super crazy into animes in general. So for me, I'm like, let me take a look at the gameplay. Let me see what it is. And it's got the basic mechanics, the meat and potatoes of like something similar to like some of the other mobile RPGs, but it also has some interesting elements to it. It also has some different quality of life changes that, like, you know, I would like to be included in more things, like, for example, number one, auto farming, and number two, even if you're not auto farming, it still farms for you regardless, and you log back into the game and you're like, oh, were you farming for me? And the game's like, yeah, I was. And you're like, oh, thank you, that's so nice of you. Also, at first glance, let's get into an actual battle. At first glance, yeah, you see, well, actually, can you see? So, you probably can't see. By, right where it says normal, left time, 9:38:55 says claim, right? These are actually, all of these goodies, the game's just farming these for you, right? All you have to do is log it and actually claim this. And even when you're not farming, it's farming for you. Like, wait, Bagel, are you gonna say farm less? Are you gonna say I can farm less? Are you gonna say I can do that? Well, it's just one of the nice, it's just a nice thing about it. But this is basically, at first glance, okay, let's talk about it. At first glance, it looks like it is a match 3 kind of thing. Like, oh, here's the units. You can match these up, and I mean, kind of like a match 3, but not really like a match 3. So every time you stack these things, let's just pretend we don't know any better, right? Let's just do these. Yay, we can do those. Those are our attacks, and they're better, right? Well, actually, not necessarily. They may not be better. Because what it does is it doesn't just make the attack stronger, it gives you different attacks. So when you stack it up, it's, instead of saying like, okay, like, what's the best way to put this? If I just put this, put her, Casey, into this slot. Casey's gonna use skill 1, right? Gonna use the first skill, Electric Shock. If I stack Casey, oh, it's not a bad, that's a bad example because we don't have a second Casey here. Okay, so if I stack this Jin Mori, right? Jin Mori is going to use first skill, attacks the opponent with highest HP, 120% attack, leaves a shot seal on the opponent. If I do this, it's not the first skill anymore. Now it's going to be using his second skill. Attacks the opponent with the highest attack, 180% of attack, and stuns the opponent with a 30% probability. Same thing with this, Lucky Coin, right? And also, another thing is some things like the Lucky Coin from Hardcore Leveling Warrior. One of the things about it is sometimes you may want to attack multiple times with the first skill because he's going to stack those lucky coins. So he can do this. He stacks coins, he stacks coins, he stacks coins, right? Well, you don't know that, but yeah, he stacks coins. So now he's got 3 coins stacked right above his head, right above his gauge. So we see lucky coin acquires 1 lucky coin seal. Lucky coins cannot be acquired more than 10. If we keep doing this, he's going to keep stacking all these lucky coins, which is, you would think, like, in a lot of games like this, oh, just keep stacking them and they're gonna be, you know, they're gonna do better skills. Like, you may even want to not stack them and do skill 3, skill 3, skill 3, skill 3. So we can, oh, this is a bad example because now we now we don't have any more of them to show what their what is skill 2 and skill 3 is. We'll do this. Let's see what we get after that. We stacked them too much. See here, okay, so this was a bad example because we kept stacking him and stacking him and stacking him, and we started to kill some of the enemies because we're a little bit too high level for this stage. But yeah, you can stack the lucky coins. I'll show you guys what I mean over here. This is nice. This is just, that's an AOE. We don't need that though. Let's do this. This is a nice single target burst damage skill, so that's all we should need. Yeah. Anyway, let's go take a look at. Talking about his stacking him and getting skill 2 and skill 3 and everything. Another thing, oh my goodness, another thing that they have here. You can go to Go over here to Portal, right? Selective Cube. I know you guys like to reroll and reroll and reroll until you get something like super OP in a lot of these games. You can, Selective Cube, this is currently going on. You have unlimited chance to summon, but one chance to claim heroes. So you can reroll and reroll and reroll instead of like reinstalling game or resetting your account or whatever. Reroll, reroll, reroll as much as you want. One chance to claim heroes. Up to one double S hero will appear. Up to three S tier heroes will appear. So this is really nice if you want to just reroll and not have to worry about like resetting accounts or like what's the most efficient way to reroll. You don't even have to worry about it. You just keep rerolling using the selective cube event. So that's pretty cool as well. Let's do fine. Let's do that. Let's go to, and then you have like daily summons and stuff like that. I mean, we could summon. Let's do, I wanted to show you guys the coins that I'm talking about though. The coins from hardcore leveling. Even hardcore leveling warrior Bagel doesn't level him up past level 30. Because we actually can level him up because we got a lot of, what is this? We want to level him up, increase his attack power and his defense and his HP and everything. All we need is all the materials here. You guys can see that. Yeah, you guys can see that. Cool. Also, another thing, the soundtrack is awesome. Like, they got. I'm afraid that I'm gonna get in trouble. YouTube's gonna get me in trouble for using the soundtrack, like using the in-game stuff. But yeah, the soundtrack on this game is awesome. Like, I want to just listen to the soundtrack regardless, which is very cool. But oh yeah, and then you do need to break through. You do need some of these, but I just happen to have some of them anyway, so we can level it up. And then the new level cap is 50, right? So we just keep using these over and over and over again. You guys know how to level things up. I don't need to teach you, explain to you how level things up works. We can go right now. We're over here. We're gonna look at his skills. So Lucky Coin, the one that we were using before, attacks one opponent in the front row, 100% attack, acquires one Lucky Coin seal. Then Fire Attack skill 2, right? So that's if we stack 2 of him on top and then we attack that way. Attacks one random opponent with 160% attack and inflicts 15 additional damage for each Lucky Coin. Boost the hero's attack by 30% for 2 turns. Then we have the Moonlight Slash if you stack 3 of them up, right? Attacks one random opponent, random though, with 220% attack and uses up all the Lucky Coins to inflict 30% additional damage for each coin. That's a tremendous amount of damage that he can do if you stack all those Lucky Coins up. So it's just one of those things where like sometimes using just stacking everything up is not the best option in terms of strategy. So I was taking a look at that. He does big single target damage though, especially if you stack with the, well, basically when you stack with the Lucky Coins. She's kind of the one that I like the most though, because she's got Casey on the stage. Well, that's her kind of her ultimate, her third skill is her like ultimate ability. Aside from that, aside from the fact that she looks cool, attacks all opponents 100% attack and decreases defense by 90% and attack by 30% with 80% probability for 2 turns. So this is one of those ones where like I would like to, at the beginning of the match, if I can find 3 of her, I'm going to stack those 3, get that AoE defense break at the beginning of the match, and then go from there and then see like what I want to follow it up with what other skills all these different units are. So at first glance, it may just seem like, oh, you just stack the things to make them strong, match up the things, match up the faces, and go from there. But it's actually, there's a little bit more involved in like strategically, like which things do you want to stack, which things in which order, and then maybe you don't want to stack sometimes because maybe you want to use skill 1, maybe you want to use skill 2 based on the different waves of enemies and stuff like that. But anyway, that's that, and then you got your gear and stuff like that. I know I gotta farm gear. Bagel, you gotta farm gear, man. What else did I want to show you guys? You can just claim all this stuff. Yeah, like I told you, the game will farm for you in the meantime, and then you just get all these free goodies. Free goodies. Wasn't even farming. The game's like, yeah, you were. I'm like, no, I wasn't. I wasn't farming farming all that time. They're like, no, buddy, you were farming. We got you. I'm like, yes, farming, lazy farming. I love it. I love it. So anyway, let's I don't know what I even want to do with this selective seal. What did I know I wanted to show you guys something. I don't know. I mean, you can't just leave this on for a month, though. That's the thing. You can't leave this on for a month and be like, oh, it's fine. I wanted to show you guys. I guess we'll go to the selective cube. I'm not sure who I even want. No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, let's go. Double S Daisy. I mean, I could just keep re-rolling now. Yep. Over and over and over and over and over as much as I want. Can we exit out of this? Because I kind of want to do some research before I, like, confirm any of this. Which one is our... Oh, he's our double S. AoE. Decrease their speed. All allies are granted one more critical hit on their next attack. Boost allies' attack by 5%. And stacks. So I can just keep doing this as much as I want. Very nice. And then God Killer 0. Yo! Okay! Anyway. Oh, the opponent with the lowest HP under confusion with the power of nightmares for 1 turn. When attacks in a state of confusion, attacker attacks the ally. I can see some benefits. Usually the thing with the lowest HP is the one that does the most damage, right? So the enemy that does the most damage is going to start attacking the rest of the team. Interesting. Interesting. And I can just exit. Yeah, that sounds fine. That sounds fine to me. Anyway, this is Hero Cantare. Very cool. I thought there were some interesting mechanics in the game too, but she's my favorite. She's my favorite. That's why I have her set as my rep unit. Anyway, a couple things before we go. I just wanted to mention these things. Epic rewards. Bam from Tower of God, which we already had, which we were using. Jin Mori from God of Highschool, which we were already using. Hardcore Leveling Warrior. He's the one with the coins. 50 Essence of Dimension, which is 10 summons. 500,000 gold, which we have. I was showing you that's how you, that's one of the things, one of the resources you need to level up your units. Also, you can claim the rewards before maintenance on June 30th. Download with the link in the description because it helps them know that you came from this channel. Like, oh yeah, we heard about you from Vega. Oh, cool, he's doing his job. He's not completely terrible. Yeah, well, no, he's still completely terrible, but we just heard about you from Vega. Oh, okay. You know what I mean? Anyway, and then use the code WELCOMEHERO. In the game. But anyway, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, sponsored by Hero Cantare. Thank you very much for the sponsorship for the channel. Much appreciated. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Check it out using the link in the description. Pretty fun. Anyway, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you as always in the next one.